Okay, we're 85 feet into the sewer system. I'm at the city sewer connection. That's the red pipe you see in front of you. We'll work the camera back, take a look at the condition of the sewer, see if there's any breaks or root intrusions. So we are in 4-inch ABS plastic pipe. That's an approved pipe by the UPC, or Universal Plumbing Code. Going into the system, I didn't see any problems. So at 77 feet, we do have, just make sure, if you see the pipe is uneven, so it's disconnected. You see that the further section of pipe is lower than the section of pipe that the camera is in, so the pipe is kind of disconnected and pushed down lower. So I back up, you can see the difference. You can see the top of the pipe sitting inside the pipe when you should just see a round circle and even connections. So this is 76 feet into the system, which is roughly about 10 feet from the city sewer that was. Yeah. So that's at 85 feet. So yeah, it was about roughly 10 feet back. That happens sometimes by the ground settling. Could have been earthquake. There was no roots, so I don't see what could have done it. It could have been the ground settling. Could have been a bad install. Got water draining down the system to show that there is adequate flow. Again, I don't see any root intrusions or any heavy debris. Pipe's disconnected on the street. It's pushing me. It's draining, but it's like total. It's got a disconnection point. Got some minor debris there. Everything else seems to be in good shape. Even though that pipe is kind of not connected or pushed down, it's still draining, but it should be properly connected. The problem is that's out in front of the street. or in the driveway. It's going to be a little expensive to repair, but it is still draining. And it probably will continue to drain because it goes down a step, but you should be advised that it does have a slight disconnection. But everything else looks good, just some very minor debris in the system. Went through a 3-inch clean out in the backyard right here, and next to it a 2-inch clean out for the kitchen sink. That concludes the video portion of the scope.